Go live. Remind me later. I wish Twitch would stop doing that. This one. Not made for kids. YouTube. Add on. Where's OBS? YouTube, restream Twitch. Nice. That's going fine. OBS looks good. Put that there. And call that a wrap. What do we got going on here? Hey there guys, welcome back to another episode of the Wizard101 Myth Monstrology playthrough. I'm your host, Godly Seafood, and today we're going to be starting, or depending on if you're here or not, continuing with the Celestia questing. So I know last time I did kind of like an impromptu stream where I was going to do the first little bit opening of Celestia. I'll plug that in and probably have that pasted in like right here. And then what ended up happening is the recording got messed up, so couldn't really use any of that hardly. So then I just decided, you know what, I'll do the Celestia craft, or the Celestia trading point quest, and then just, you know, farm Nastron or something like that. While farming Nastron, I ended up getting some delectable hooves, which is awesome. Pair that with my my pet right here. We now have 18 energy. Could have 28 if I hadn't wasted that one jewel, but you know, it is what it is. And then, you know, took a couple days off, and now these guys are ready for harvesting. So let's see what we get. Gonna be like a lot of King Parsleys because they're reseeding. Oh, I saw an Ultra King Parsley. That's awesome. And let's get the rest of these King Parsleys. So got a bunch of stuff, and then we got this guy. Boom. Ooh, Mystic Dragon Fruit. And we went up a gardening level, so we're now gardening rank 11, which is awesome. And for those of you who did not see, you probably just saw it, but for those of you who weren't there, I did one Crocopatra Master Duel, supposed to be level 50 difficulty, and we got ourselves a Myth Whirlwind permanent mount. That's awesome. So I can probably retire the Aquila Chariot. Got these couch potatoes going. I literally went, you know, I did all of their needs, went to bed, woke up, and then realized, oh, they're all dead. So, it's kind of annoying, but it is what it is. I got our King Parsley farm going up here, so this is actually where I'm going to do the rest of the King Parsleys, just to kind of keep them coordinated and everything. So I'll get back to the video once this is done. But in the meantime, with Celestia questioning and everything, I also found out we can lock our level, which is great. I don't know why it took till level 58 or level 57, because it definitely wasn't there at level 56. I will say that. But yeah, pretty nice, pretty nice. Now the long road of planting all this crap. Wonder how much amber we have now. Let's see. Reagents. Got 19 amber. Isn't bad. Get rid of that. My plan is to be able to basically get level 58, 59, 60, and then just start, at the end of tonight, if not tomorrow night, get some Waterworks gear, get some Zigzag gear, get Tower of the Elephant Ring and a thing, which I do technically still have to complete. What is it? All of Wisteria, but I'm just gonna quest through it, like speed through it. I'm not gonna record it or anything. It's not a world worth remembering. It's a little side world that has one really cool dungeon that may or may not be helpful at level 60, and then nothing. Kind of like Grizzleheim, except less valuable. Because Grizzleheim, at the very least, got us this setup. Got us some cool gear, in my opinion. And as soon as I run out of energy, I can just pop my overflow experience and level up. Yeah, this part of the video is always boring, so I'll cut that out for sure. Yeah, I'm not waiting 6 minutes and 30 seconds for that. Alright guys, so as you can see, didn't manage filling up this. I do have enough to fill it up, but obviously ran out of energy. But one interesting thing, I found out that same stream I was telling you about with, farming Nastron and getting the Whirlwind mount, that at level 57 I can finally now lock or unlock my level. So that's pretty cool. I've got some XP saved up, so let's hit level 58. Boom. And now I can start the, what do you call it? The Medusa quest. Let's see what they got to say.
I hate to bother you, but there's been a terrible oversight. Someone's not doing their paperwork, I'm afraid.
Is that right? And who's not doing their paperwork, Mr. Lincoln?
You should be contacted shortly by your school professor about a new pet. But there is a catch.
Let me guess. I've got to go through a quest.
When you're able to explore all of Wintertusk, you should be hearing from your professor.
Okay, that was not useful at all.
Be careful when you're in Wintertusk. I hear it's quite cold, so be sure to dress warmly.
Yeah, thank you. Now let's see what Cyrus has to say.
If you aren't too busy gallivanting around the spiral, see if you can find time to attend class.
What?
Specifically, my class. Please report to my classroom at once. It is time for you to learn a new spell.
I feel like they just reused the dialogue from the level 58 quest. Kind of lame. Not gonna lie. But let me finish planning all this and we can go get Medusa. Almost done. And then I'm gonna plant... God, where's my evil magma pea? What? I got my evil magma pea back. Where is it? What? Hold up, I'm so confused. Did I already plant it? There's no way. Oh, I did plant it. Oops, I meant to plant that at the very end. Man, that scared me. I was like, dude, tell me I didn't just get rid of that. That's such a useful plant. How much does this guy have? I'm probably going to do energy on this one, try and get him leveled up. That way, whenever I'm going into Waterworks, I can have that 9% accuracy jewel, which will be great. Do do do. Do 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 do. I'm not gonna plant my Ultra King Parsleys yet, but for the meantime, having them just sitting in my backpack won't be that big of an issue. And of course, I also got to go and put stuff in my bank. And boom, we got one King Parsley left over. Nice. So what's in here? Is this other schools or is this... What's in here? Okay, yeah, so this is other schools, so... Don't want any of that. I could sell that, actually. What I wanted to put in here were these. Boots that I got from Nastron, level 58, that are actually slightly just as good, if not better, than the Winter Tusk gear, except for the fact that they do require you to, what is it? They basically require you to not have the spell cards. But that's fine. Ooh, Valkyrie Star Necklace. I might use that for bosses. We'll put that in there. That's fine. Then, you know what? We might as well go sell some stuff. Oh, this is Winter Tusk. Well, Prospector Zeke's right here, so that's fine. Sell that, and we'll never have to come to Winter Tusk again. No, I want to keep that. But I will sell all of these. Perfect. As soon as I finish selling this crap, we can get started. Oh, wait, I gotta level up my pet as well. Okay, after I level up my pet and sell this crap, then we can get started. Speaking of, I might as well put some of this back here. Let me see, where is it? Shared bank. Yeah, I can sell all that. Boom. Now let's get to selling. I think it was just like one robe, one pair of boots. And that should be it. Where did all that star fruit come from? Was that from the King Parsleys? Maybe it is. God, their menu is just so fucking janky. Just let me sell stuff in peace. And then Aquamarine. Get rid of some of that. And it's going for a good price. They have scrap iron? They do not. Okay. Well, I shall have to deal with that some other time. About the teleporters. Do I still have teleporters in my oven? Or in my inventory? I do not. So, let's see, we'll do the dailies too. Ever After Village under Castle Gauntlet, Gauntlet type by Savannah Darkheart. One of the best. She's got just about everything. I remember when my guy was T-posing falling off that. That was funny. Agave leaves, not bad. I'll actually come in handy sometime later. Ooh, some draconium, nice. Trog taffy. That's lame. Rock candy. Meteor strike. I'm gonna sell it. Be like 50 gold, probably. Fuck. I didn't mean to do that. I wish they would have the teleporter just right up there, rather than right next to the little fly thing. But it's fine. It's free daily rewards. I just gotta wait like 20 seconds for this to get done. Come on, hurry up. Perfect. Medium evergreen tree, what is that? Yeah, all this gold everywhere. You're gonna give me 44.
Perhaps he has a present for you?
Ooh, free fossil, that's not bad. Okay, camping tent. Nifty. Is that everything? No, it's almost everything.
Greetings, O Master of the Land. I grant you a treasure, rescued from the eternal sands.
Ooh, nice.
Today's metallic treasures are revealed.
That one is actually worth it. Because I got basically a low-end Mega Snack, but still. Low-end Mega Snack is pretty useful when you don't have a Mega Farm just yet. Probably could have farmed for some more couch potatoes in the past couple of days, but I don't know, I just chose not to. Skip. Alright, so that's everything there. That's the case. I need Time of Legend boots. Do I want these? Because it's more damage, one less accuracy. Same resist, block, and health. They look ugly. Nah, they'll just be a random thing I keep around for a while. How much bag space do I have? Okay, perfect. So, let's see here. I think I'll do... Never did get the one that I wanted, so... Probably go this one. Actually, it's a direct upgrade. With that one. This... And... 56, yeah, it's that one. Might as well grab some decks from the bazaar, since I'm thinking about it. You can find a fucking port to the bazaar, god damn. It's just so random. Make your things, like, super easy to navigate. So we got 55, max copies 6, but what is this? Max copies 5, 25. Really? That's... Where did I get this, then? Max copies 7, but then 4 for that one. Hold up. If that's the case, then I'll just go to Celestia. Boom. Use that. And then eventually I'm going to clean up out here and make it look nice, but for right now, questing takes priority because I don't much care for the lack of gold that I have. That's a bad pet. Yeah. Wanna be looking fool. What is this? So then what is this? Max copies 7. And regular copies 5. That's not bad, but... you know, I might as well. It's not like I'm using the sockets anyway. So, we'll do... 1. Just for... like, AoE fights. Don't need that, don't need that. I can get rid of this. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7-ish, maybe. Yeah, it's not bad. We'll call this fast, if I can find it. There we go. Fast. And we'll call this critical. Then, let me switch over to my boss gear. With all of my outgoing. That's fine. We'll actually do... you know, I'll keep the Rune Ward deck, honestly. And just call this main. And I don't know what I'll do for the other one, but... Oh, wait, I actually do know what I'll do for it. Boom. This is where things get interesting. So I'll name this Myth. Hold up. And... Hold up, let me... do this. Alright guys, so I went ahead and did all my gardening, got that out of the way, leveled up my pet, sold some stuff, got some stuff out of the way. It actually took me a little while, it feels. But, yeah, I've only recorded like 6 minutes, and where I've been basically recording a stream for 25, so... Anyway, one thing I wanted to do, I went ahead and got some decks from the little guy down there, but I wanted to start making gear sets. And the reason this is important is because I have, as a myth wizard, I have the ability to go immune or close to immune for life and death at the same time, or myth. Or I can have just my universal gear. I know some people don't much care for it, but like this level 58 hat that I just found in the bazaar, this is the original level 58, 58, level 56 gear from, what do you call it? Celestia. And even though it looks terrible, like, look at me. I look dumb. Look stupid. But I have 87 myth resist. All of that comes from either my gear or my pet. Not to mention I could have an additional 5 if I put this on. But, it's not really that important. It's, as long as I'm taking very little damage, I'm okay with that. And that's why I've got an extra deck for myth bosses. And... let's see here. I'm going to create this as an additional set, and I'm just going to call it my myth set. Whenever I go up against a myth boss, I put this on. Then, let's see here. I am going to do the same for life and death. Now, at the moment, sadly, I can only get life and death, robe, and hat, because for some reason they made the boots for level 58 for myth have storm and just like storm and fire resist, or fire and ice. It's very weird, so I might as well put that up there. I got 8 damage as opposed to 11, but I get more universal resist. But now I get the same, almost 50% resist that I had with my Zeus gear, but then I also have critical. I've got damage, I've got accuracy, 25 myth accuracy alone. And then pip chance, 70, which is pretty good. So yeah, I'll make that my life and death set. I'll just call it the death set for short. And then getting back to, so now I can quick change. So if I press Control and the number 2 at the top of my keyboard, does not work with my number pad. I can switch between these. And one last thing I'm going to do is, I'm actually going to, oh no, not that one. Create my boss setup. So this is what I'm going to use every time I fight bosses. So, let's see. Fast main is the one that I had. So this is just going to be my overall boss deck. Unless I'm going up against a myth or a life or a death boss. But we'll call this main set. And this can go up to... you can actually change the placement. But anyway, that's what I wanted to do. Next thing on the agenda will be spells. More specifically, if I can get to the floating land, I'll show you guys. Oh, perfect. Oh man, that guy died. That sucks. Man. He's a death wizard too, I think. But anyway, we don't have time for him because we need to get back to questing like as soon as possible. So let me find the teleporter. There it is. So anyway, you come to the floating land, take the teleporter, and right here, there's a Sun School trainer for no fucking reason. And you can get all of the damage enchants, so train that, get that. Perfect. And we can do this like 2 more times for the damage enchants specifically. And, since we're level 58, we are going to start using Gargantuan. I could have gone and got some of these beforehand, but honestly, I just didn't want to. It wasn't particularly worthwhile, in my opinion. When I was so low level, I could get Monstrology, and then on top of that, it was just, it just made sense to get them later. Even though I could have had them for, like, Nastron and everything. Didn't really make a whole lot of sense. But since we're starting Celestia, I'll wrap it all up into one. So, last time we talked to everybody, they let us know the Spiral Geographic Society said people needed help in Celestia. and now we're coming to help them. Their leader, Thurston Plunkett, went missing before the what do you call them? Before the crustaceans attacked, and we now have to talk to the second in command, Dalton Prescott. So let's see what he has us do. Or will we? Because I totally didn't just forget that I had to go do the myth spell quest. Yay! Can't believe I fucking forgot that. Man, that was stupid of me. So I'm going to have to cut that part out and redo all of that. So, anyway, let's go get this Medusa quest. Cyrus Drake wanted to talk to us. So what do you got in mind?
I've been reviewing your coursework, and it seems an important milestone approaches.
Oh, really? And what milestone is that?
It is time for you to learn a new spell, if you are interested, that is.
But I'm always interested.
Oh, that got your attention. Very well. The spell I speak of is the Medusa, a serpent-haired queen of legend, a monstrous maiden from ancient lore.
Really?
If you will excuse me for a moment, I've papers to grade. Go and speak to Ivan outside to learn more about the Medusa.
Alright, Medusa, pretty bad spell for PvE, player versus environment. Mostly because, well, none of the enemies in the game can really get stunned until Chrysalis or Azteca. But anyway, Ivan, my main tree, what's going good? Tell me about this Medusa.
The Medusa. She was once human, like you, or even Professor Drake. But she was vain and cruel, and had many enemies.
That is not the story of Medusa.
In time, she caused such misery that her enemies banded together and cast a powerful spell to transform her.
That is also not true within the mythology of the Medusa.
They hoped it would teach her the error of her ways, but she was all too happy in her new form, and she grew even more terrible.
No, absolutely not.
Eventually, the Medusa destroyed all who could turn her back into human, and she remained a figure of fearful myth.
Uh-huh.
Now the Medusa lives for battle, and relishes being summoned to the spiral. She is a dangerous ally, but a useful one. Undoubtedly, Professor Drake means well to teach you that spell, but you should ask him to explain more.
Right. Well, thinking about it now, King Zao really couldn't tell you tell a children's game the legitimate mythology and creation myth of Medusa. So I'll let that slide. Because it is a bit adult in nature. Let's just say that. Alright, Cyrus. I've learned your guys' version of the Medusa's storyline. So what do we need to do next?
I assume Ivan provided you with enough context. Good.
Alright, so what do we do?
Summoning the Medusa is not without risks, to be certain. You must be adequately protected against her gaze.
Is that right? And so what do I need to do?
A Marleybonian fellow by the name of Engineer Montgomery once perfected a device called the Quicksilver Shield.
Is that right?
That will protect you from the Medusa, so you must have one before summoning her. But there is a problem.
There always is, but what's the problem?
Engineer Montgomery was with the expedition to Celestia, and he has not yet returned to Marleybone.
No, that's fine. I can just go break into his house and steal his work.
You must go to the research station.
Yep, or I can just go to Celestia and find him.
Make you a Quicksilver Shield.
Oh, okay. So he's perfected the device and should almost undoubtedly have one not in Celestia, and yet I need to go have him make me a new one. Yeah, sure, why not? So, with that, let's go find Engineer Montgomery. Oh, wait. He is in the Science Center. It's too bad KingsIsle left this handy-dandy teleporter laying around. Teleport to literally anybody, anywhere, at any time for any reason, so long as the area is not, well, so long as the area is not full, or the realm, specifically. Okay, so, here, we're in the Science Center a little bit earlier than we should be, taking advantage of the game. And here is Engineer Montgomery. So tell us about this Quicksilver shield, would you?
What can I do for you on this fine day, my spell-slinging friend?
Yeah, I need you to build me a Quicksilver shield so that we can, fight a Medusa.
Oh, a Quicksilver shield? Not a problem. I've got one right here. Oh, wait, I don't. Are you daft?
What do you mean me? You're the one going back and forth. Are you bipolar?
Of course it'll be a bit of a problem. It's not like I've got a brace of them in my pockets.
You should.
If you want a Quicksilver shield, you'll have to help me get the stuff to make it with.
Right.
Quicksilver.
And where do I get that?
The only source of Quicksilver is a runaway steamboat called Talos. He made off with the last of our supply.
Hold up. Well, you're in luck. I've got a Talos right here, but I guarantee you won't be willing to take that one off my hands.
He's hiding in one of the towers in the crystal reactor. I'd have dealt with the troublesome git by now, but I'm busy.
No, or you're just not good in a fight. Alright, so now we gotta go find Talos. Not to be confused with this Talos. That sucks. Seriously, this mini is terrible. Cost 6 pips to summon his ass, too. Or 5. My bad. Cost 5. Which is still a lot. So, he should be somewhere around here. Okay, cool. He's in just a tower over here. No wonder we never come here. This is for a quest. Spell quest.
Query, what is this intruder doing in these premises?
Oh, and of course he talks like a Marlebonian.
Hypothesis, intruder has come in search of Quicksilver. Action, attack!
Right. Well, might as well attempt to capture them. Let's see here. We'll do 2 of those, and I'll actually put in another Minotaur, because this quest is easy. And since we are fighting a boss, do main set. Got that going. And, oh yeah, that's right. Another thing I wanted to add to my main set was this. The ability to shield and blade myself with an extra blade. Pretty awesome. So let's see. In Winter Tusk, we were starting to face enemies worth, 5,000-6,000 health. Luckily, that has not changed. I'm okay with that. I'm going to do that. Get rid of that. And might as well shield. Have a little bit of survivability. If that first one doesn't attack us, the second one will just waste a shield. Or waste the shield. Nope. Oh, yeah, that's right. This is the Celestia level 58 quest. They all cheat. Anytime you blade or put up a ward, they'll attack you. So, it may not actually be worth trying to kill these guys mono and mono. I don't need a suicide minion just yet. But yeah, for anybody who doesn't know, the original story of Medusa is that she was, I believe, a priestess of Athena. Yeah, she was a priestess of Athena, and so she was actually quite attractive, quite beautiful, and so everybody started going to the temples of Athena, but only to really see her, the lady known as Medusa. Well, Athena didn't quite like that much, so she tried to get rid of her, and eventually Poseidon decided that because he had a bit of a rivalry at some point with Athena, Poseidon decided to defoul Medusa, thereby I guess, getting back at Athena for something or whatnot. Well, anyway, because Athena had this negative feeling towards Medusa, she just kind of not only let that happen, but also did nothing in the aftermath, really. So Medusa went and, well, she basically got turned into the Medusa by Athena, I think it was, or maybe it was Poseidon who physically did it. But at the end of it being said and done, Medusa looked like a woman with snakes in her hair who, ended up petrifying people, and so she couldn't stay where she was, so she fled and found an abandoned temple, which, whether it was to her knowing or not, inevitably found out, or inevitably it would come to be a ruined temple of Athena. And so what ended up happening there is, Medusa took care of the shrine, and so Medusa ended up having a hero. I don't think it was Heracles. I think it was somebody else. But that hero ended up holding the shield of Athena named Aegis, and ended up reflecting Medusa's gaze back upon herself, which inevitably caused, obviously Medusa to be turned to stone. And I think she was also beheaded, or it blinded her and then she was beheaded. I can't quite remember that part. And, well, turns out Athena kind of realized she done goofed by being a total piece of shit to one of her most loyal followers, who, even after being defiled, rejected, and turned into a hideous monster, still decided to, still found herself at a temple, a ruined temple, and decided to, dedicate herself to the restoration of it, which happened to be Athena's temple and shrine. She decided to engrave or embed the face of Medusa onto the Aegis. So that is pretty nifty. So if we look at this Wizard101 Athena, if you look at the spell, or maybe it's not on the spell, maybe it's just on the person themselves. If I can find a decent picture, I'll throw it up there. No, I can't quite find it. Who knows, maybe I'll take a bit of a detour. But we're going to go ahead and kill these fools. I actually cannot find a decent picture. Athena, statue. How about that? No, nope, can't quite find it.
After Talos is defeated, you find several bottles of quicksilver.
All right, so we got that. So back to Engineer Montgomery. But Athena's shield actually holds the, I guess, design of Medusa on it, in honor of Medusa's loyalty, and I guess in remembrance of Athena's foolishness. Pretty interesting. So he is in your, I don't know what that says. He's in this section. All right, Engineer Montgomery, I dealt with your robot.
That was some piece of work. I'll have your quicksilver shield right quick.
You should.
A few moments of work, and Engineer Montgomery fashions a gleaming shield of shining, shimmering silver.
Yeah, that's quite the tongue twister. I'm not even going to make a joke about that.
That should do you nicely. Take that back to your school with you, and good luck.
Awesome. So we got that. In the meantime, I actually want to go look at something. Let's see if we can get there real quick before too much. We'll join this person in Cyclops Land and hope not to get pulled into a battle. Nice. Oh my god, they were right there. That's awesome. Perfect. What is this person? Oh, they're max fire. Just run in here real quick, since I have the opportunity. Do not get on this sigil. Okay, so if we look at Athena right here, she actually has the face of a Gorgon with snakes on its head, symbolizing, you know, Medusa. And you can actually see it. Where's the statue? It's on the statue as well. Basically the same shield, if you can see it all right. It's kind of right there. But anyway, just a funny little tidbit, I thought. Pretty interesting into the legend. Who was that one hero? Let me find that out. Let's see. Perseus is the one who slayed Medusa, I think it says. Yeah, the Gorgon. Yeah, Slayer of the Gorgon Medusa. But anyway, alright, Cyrus. I've got the Quicksilver shield. What next?
Am I correct to assume you've done what I asked? Good.
Well, I wouldn't much be back here without it, you know?
Do not think for a moment that even with a Quicksilver shield, you will be completely safe from the Medusa.
Yeah, I've heard she's quite dangerous.
She was last sighted in the ruins of the Academy in Dragonspire. Take your shield. You will need it.
Yeah, sure. Alright, so she's just fucking around in Dragonspire, it looks like. Which, coincidentally enough, when we went to go... I don't know if I actually cut that part out, but in the stream at least, when I went to go open up packs, we saw somebody doing their Medusa quest, which is awesome. That was like a week and a half ago. Let's see. Dragonspire. Boom. And she will be in Dragonspire Academy. So let us see what there is to see.
Some scales on the ground. They don't look like they belong to drakes or draconians.
I'm surprised I never ran into the Medusa during the main quest line. Oh, well, hello there. I'm like 2 feet from where I need to be.
Me. Brought a shield to ward your eyes from my glare. You are cunning and resourceful. I will serve you.
Okay, bit odd that you just do that immediately, but let me just stand here where I should have been. Wish it would pull you into the right area, but it is what it is. And now back to Cyrus to get our new spell, which is going to be completely wasted on any boss, specifically because of the fact that Orthros does just about the same amount of damage, and none of the bosses in Celestia are stunnable, really. So, give me my spell.
Despite your best efforts, you've impressed me.
Wow.
Use this spell with caution in the future.
Gotcha. Yeah, use this spell with caution in the future because it literally fucking sucks. Seriously. You same amount of damage. For 1 pip more, you stun something for 2 rounds, but you won't be able to utilize that effect until later on in the game. Just saying. So anyway, let's get back to questing. So if I decided not to keep the joke in, I realized that we had to go do the Medusa quest line and get that spell. So we did that, and now we can get on to Celestia questing. I think the gist of it was the Spiral Geographic Society found ancient lost Celestia and decided to explore it, and the leader of the expedition, Thurston Plunkett, went missing, and then shortly after that, the crustaceans started attacking the explorers, and now everything's all screwed up. We need to help the researchers out, and Edith has sent us over to Dalton Prescott, second in charge, to figure out what's going on. So, Dalton Prescott, what's going on?
I don't remember you among the crew roster. How did you get here?
Through the spiral door.
So much has gone wrong since we arrived. We no sooner made base camp when we met with technical difficulties, likely sabotage.
Is that right? And who would want to sabotage you?
Following that were thefts of equipment and stores. Then we lost members of our expedition, including our leader, to strange disappearances.
Right.
The most recent calamity was an assault by some of the indigenous species that have inhabited these ruins.
Mm-hmm.
It would be a great help if you could find the survivors of the attack. I've taken a roll, and Edgar Ableton, Mackenzie Trowell, and Peter Cheswick are still missing.
Gotcha.
The attack is over, and they can come back.
Perfect. Let's go grab them and move forward. So they should be somewhere in these ruins. Yeah, you can see down there the crustaceans are just patrolling everywhere. Interesting. Alright, so we got this guy. Hey, get back to base.
Is it safe to go back to the promenade yet? I've been hiding here for a while now and am a bit cold and hungry.
Alright, get back to base. I don't see how you're cold and hungry. Some of these crates should have supplies to keep you warm and fed. And that sucks. See if I can just go around these guys. Perfect. I got little robots walking around. Nifty. Alright, you. Get back to base.
Oh my goodness. Rescue at last. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
And one more. If we can find him. It's going to take forever to get to level 60, I swear. Wait, why did it tell me to go somewhere else completely then? Should have just told me to get this dude first. Hey, get back to base.
Yikes! Please, don't hurt me. Oh, you don't look like one of those who attacked our camp. It's safe to go back, right?
Yeah, go back to base.
Very well, then.
Alright, and back to Prescott. Alright, Dalton, I found all your guys. What next?
Wonderful work. We're explorers, not adventurers, and the attack caught us off guard.
You probably should have had adventurers or guards or fighters or whatever you want to call them.
It stands to reason you came here answering the distress call from Sir Thurston Plunkett, yes?
Yeah?
I'm afraid that Plunkett disappeared a while ago, just after we began to explore the ruined domes of Celestia.
Is that right?
He left his notes with us, but they seem to have gone missing in the recent attack. Can you take a look-see and gather the missing journal pages?
Well, I'm gonna have to. So, we're looking for research notes that apparently look like giant fucking maps. Jeez, you couldn't have made it a quarter the size? Yeah, they're spread out everywhere. Walks 10 feet and collects 3 of the 4 pages. And the last one. Oh, there's one down there. I didn't even see that. Alright, Prescott, I've got your journal.
Much obliged. You hold on to those pages in the event you find Plunkett.
Right.
I've some bad news. Well, more of a spot of bother, really, but it needs to be addressed.
And get to the point.
The crustaceans broke the dome, and I'm struggling to find a means of repairing it. We kept a supply of sealant on hand, but they seem to have taken it.
Okay, so I have to kill the local wildlife and or local inhabitants and steal their stolen stuff.
Can you go and see if you can recover the bottles of sealant from the crustacean pincers who took them from us? 4 bottles will do it, I should think.
Right. Let's-a go. This will be pretty easy. I think I'll pause here and get back whenever this is done. Let's see. Get rid of that, get rid of that. That. I'll keep that second blade. Actually, I don't even need it. Hold up, let me try something here. Let's just get this gone. I need to have my second. Nope, that didn't do anything. Hold up. Which one is it? Oh, it's my first one, okay. That. Yeah, that looks a whole lot better. So this is why I got this amulet. So I can just get an AoE, throw it out there, and kill super fast. Come on, give me a power pit. You bitch. Yeah, KingsIsle seems to have messed up their numbers again. Once I finally passed the 60% mark, going into 70% power pit, they seem to have messed it up to where it's now a 50-50 shot, so... Just gotta deal with their bullshit numbers so I can actually get decent gear. Keep from fail pipping. See, I've only gotten one power pip, and the second power pip that I got came from my wand, which is an automatic one. Like, come on. Oh, you know what? I can actually change that, huh? Take away one, at least one spell and add two more. Let's try that on for size. $500 plus 56% damage. Nice. And we're back. Alright, Prescott, I've got your salve.
Not to put too much pressure on you, but we're losing pressure.
Yeah, funny joke, haha.
Oh, smashing! You've got the sealant. Now go to the cracks in the dome and apply it just so.
Oh. It's not actually there, it's there. Okay, apparently that doesn't count. There we go. And we're back again, and we fixed all of the leaks.
Spot on! I knew you could do it! I've taken a roll call and it came up short. Some of my fellow researchers are still among the missing.
Right.
We've searched the entirety of the promenade and found no trace of them.
So we need to search beyond the promenade.
As we say in the explorer business, it's hat and whip time. Could you search the pinnacles for clues to their whereabouts?
Excuse you, I was told you guys were researchers, not adventurers. Y'all don't need to be researching none of this crap. Let's see here. So we gotta go find a clue. Probably at the teleporter, if I had to guess. Or somewhere past it, at the very least. Oh, that's a giant barnacle. Let's see. I got crabs running amok.
You find a small piece of shell that looks like it came from a crab.
Okay.
You find a golden pocket watch. It looks strangely familiar. Have you seen this before?
Oh wow, they updated the locations, but they didn't change the zoom ins. Okay.
You find a tiny piece of rubble with a stone carving on it, part of a larger stone building.
Right. So, if Sherlock Bones had to guess, you'd say that a crab attacked, took the guy who the pocket watch belongs to, and brought him to the tower. But I mean, that's just a random shot in the dark, right? They couldn't have made it that easy to follow them. I mean, these guys look pretty advanced, wearing gear and weapons and casting magic. They should be a little bit smarter than that. Alright, Prescott, here are my findings.
I'm no Sherlock Bones, but by the look of things, this is some incontrovertible evidence.
Of
1,
what?
2, 3.
We found a crab shell in a place that there are crabs. We found part of a broken building where there is broken buildings. And we found a pocket watch where your explorers may or may not have been.
1. That piece of shell belongs to a crustacean. 2. That watch belongs to Barclay O'Brien, one of our expedition. He was so proud of that watch. He mail-ordered it from a dealer on Firecat Alley in Wizard City. Barclay wouldn't part with it for anything.
Oh, hey, that's, there's the dude with the side quest there, on Firecat Alley, needing a pocket watch back. Pretty cool that they kind of tied that together.
And 3. That piece of stone looks like it has the same pattern as the 2 big stone towers at the center of the pinnacles.
And so...
It looks like the crustaceans took members of our expedition and locked them into one of the pinnacle towers.
That's a bit of a stretch, if you ask me.
I'll bet that one of the crustaceans in the area has to have a key. Go and defeat one of them and take it. Then make your way into the tower.
Right, okay. Oh, what time is it? Oh, wow, it's already 8:45. I've only been recording... Well, I've been recording for an hour, but 20 minutes of that was non-recorded because it took forever to plan all that stuff. Man, does it feel late. I'll try and go for a little while longer. But anyway, we've got to defeat some of these crabs. This should be a very fast duel. These guys only had like 695 health. 55. I fucking called it. So I'm not going to bother pausing. This will be quick and easy. These are actually the guys that I farmed for the storied Celestia hat, or helmet. Whatever it was called. And you can get the like, I'm pretty sure they drop most of them. And then you can farm the fire ones for the ones that these storm ones don't drop. It's always good to have a little bit of crit at level 50, just saying. Did not collect. Wow, this is a defeat and collect? I've never had that happen. Oh, then I guess I'm cutting that out. Unless I get it this try. That would be something. Oh my god. This daylight saving this daylight savings time is messing with me. It's getting it was pitch black at like 6:35. It used to get pitch black, or it used to not even be pitch black at 8:30. Alright, so we got that. Perfect. Now we have to go talk to Barclay O'Brien in the survey camp? What? Why? Wait, this isn't the survey camp, is it? No, survey camp's the... No, this is Celestia base camp. Okay, never mind. I have no fucking clue what I'm doing. Man, I hate to be that guy, but I really kind of want to end early and go play Skyrim. Got a couple of episodes in now, mostly because I don't want to make each episode 3 hours long. Let's see. So, oh, he's over here. Can I just go this way? I cannot. Why not, though? I can easily jump across there. Seriously, I could scale the wall right here. I'm gonna have to cut this part out, too. So much walking. That's why people use Cheat Engine. Alright, Barkley, I found your Colden pocket watch.
You're right on time. Or perhaps early. Or late. If I only had my nice gold watch.
Yeah, here it is.
What's that? My watch! Oh, thank you mightily. Rutherford's upstairs. You go get him and I'll scoot. See you back at the promenade? Look me up when you get back to the promenade, won't you?
Yeah, sure. I don't know if you are going to have anything worth note, but sure. Why not? So this boss, if I remember correctly, is a life boss. So maybe we will get to check out our life and death setup. I mean, compared to our current 38%, we would have way... Oh, sorry.
Who's this? An intruder! Let me get to my claws around you.
Okay, never mind. He's a balanced one. It doesn't matter. I was going to say, compared to our level, or our 32 resist, 49 would be a bit of an upgrade, but it don't matter. 2. Don't need that. And yeah, let's fuck him up. Oh, he's only got like 2k health. Nice. I could probably blade twice and then throw out an Orthrus and win. Or get stunned first round. God, so fucking annoying. Well, if that's the case, might as well go with 1 and throw out an Orthrus. I don't need that, and I don't need that. I'm not going to need that. We'll do the 40%. Let me guess, it's a shield. It's not. Wow. Of course, I can't pull any of my enchants. Let's see. What are we going to get next round? Oh, wow. Okay. Let's see. We might as well. Throw out an Orthrus, I don't care. I got a Minotaur to back it up. I don't think that I kill. Should kill the minion, though. Holy shit. That was 2 blades and boost.
The crustacean drops a big piece of stone. It looks familiar, like it belongs to the portal back in the Celestia base camp.
Crazy. You there.
I heard the sounds of a duel and wondered if the cavalry was on its way. Huzzah! I hate to leave my work unfinished, though, but I'd best get going now that the coast is clear.
Right.
Thanks once more for your help. Terrible fright, that. I thought I'd never be free. However, there is still valuable work to be done, and I'd be eternally grateful if you could help me with it.
Well, that depends on what kind of work.
Could you find a particular stone tablet downstairs and make a rubbing of it? That should do nicely. Here's a piece of crayon and some paper. You'll know the tablet when you see it. Be thorough.
Right. I love it how he's like, you'll know it when you see it. It could literally be that tablet. That little stone right there. Could literally be any one of these. And even if you give him the bit of the doubt and say, hey, that thing over there, where's it at? Right over there is somehow a tablet. It's not a tablet, it's a machine. Or that thing out there, over there, sticks out. Yeah, it sticks out because it's a giant fucking eyesore. Let's see. Hope I don't get pulled. That would suck. Oh, free health. Alright, so he says that this is supposed to be a tablet, even though it's a goddamn device.
You follow West's instructions and make a rubbing of the inscriptions on the strange stone tablet.
This is not a strange stone tablet. This should be, like, in the middle of there, if anything. There's no reason a device like this should be out in the middle of nowhere. Oh, he's in the survey camp. Wait. This is the survey camp. So then where the fuck is he? Why are you all the way over there? Go sit next to Prescott or something. There's no reason for you to be over here. Oh, he's over there. Jesus Christ, man. Alright.
Very nice work there. I should be able to translate this in a jiffy. I think I have it. If I had only thought to bring a copy of the Stone of Mazaroth, then I'd be sure of the translation. That said, I believe the tablet confers some sort of water-breathing ability upon those who touch it and read the instructions.
Uh-huh.
The words are in ancient Celestian, but as a wizard, you should have no trouble remembering strange incantations in ancient languages.
Yeah, that's a fair assumption. So now we get to run all the way back. Touch the device. All this walking. It's like you couldn't have put the teleporters down there. You had to put them out of the way. Point of the teleporter is for it to be overly convenient. Boom, we're here. And now we touch this device.
You speak the Celestian words, and as you do, you feel a strange change coming over you. The feeling passes, and you feel normal.
No, I don't. I had some goop thing drop on me. Oh, I didn't even have to talk to this guy. That's annoying. If that's the case, I'm just gonna go grab my mana. And boom, we found your guy and the thing.
There you go. You should be able to go anywhere down here, dome or no, without risk of drowning.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure every single member of your expedition needs to go touch that device and speak the incantation. Like, nobody should ever go without the ability of water breathing if it's available.
Even though the Celestians devised a means of breathing underwater, they still weren't able to save their world. Pity that.
Uh-huh.
We can't thank you enough for your assistance. You came at a time when things are at their worst.
Is that right?
In the time since Plunkett sent the distress call, things for our expedition went from bad to much, much worse.
Mm-hmm.
As you might have sussed out, we're still reeling from the recent crustacean incursion. We did nothing to provoke them either.
Right. Yeah. Bunch of prominent, sophisticated individuals coming into somebody else's homes somehow did not provoke them.
Is there any way you can go to the grotto and speak with Rupert Fleming? He and his team suffered the brunt of the attack.
Alright. Let us go deep down below into the murky depths. Hey, True Frost, how you doing? Finally getting to Celestia questing after I decided not to stream yesterday. What you been up to? Let's see. He's gonna be somewhere in here. I'll get the lizards later. I'm not gonna get the lounge lizards right now. Were you able to find that storm pet you were looking for? Let's see. Here is Rupert Fleming. Looks like he's all caged up.
I don't remember you from the airship. How did you get down here?
I used the spiral door. You guys should have used that instead of the you guys' little flying contraption that crash landed.
We were captured by the crustaceans, but the whole experience has turned into quite an education.
Oh, fun. Well, being trapped down here in the water must be quite entertaining.
None of us are much when it comes to fisticuffs, and those crustaceans were more than we can handle.
Yeah, I've heard.
They put us in these cages, so we chose to spend our time observing their culture firsthand. Still, that only goes so far.
Yeah, I can imagine.
Can you go and thrash some crustacean claw cutters and see if you can find some clues about what they're up to?
Yeah, might as well. Doing good. Started a myth character today and trying to get the stitch for it. Might as well look good, cool while questing. Nice. Yeah, myth can be fun. What is I usually for gear? Once I get to Mirror Lake, I'm probably going to spend a couple days farming it just to get all the crown's gear. I don't know. I really like farming for gear. Let's see. I don't need anything from these guys, so I'll throw out an Empower. Just in case I fail Pip. Sorry, you'll have to forgive me. I've been super tired the past couple of days with the whole daylight savings time changing. I've just been getting the night. I'm tired. What's happening? Oh. Whoops. Oh, I disconnected for some reason. Hold up. Yeah, that's still going. Okay. Let me know if you can hear me. Sorry, I got disconnected at the end of that fight for some reason. Killed the crab so hard that yeeted them out of existence. And my internet connection too. What kind of stitch robe are you going for? Is this a return? Or a rerun? No. No, this is... Shouldn't be... I don't know how we'd be able to have a conversation with a rerun. But, no, you're a... Whimsical Mithro. Copy. Let me check that one out. Bro... Oh. Not too early. Oh, nice. Let's see. Alright, so we got that. Alright, Fleming. I killed the crustaceans for some reason.
Good work. You gathered a piece of coral, a piece of crab harness, and a carved bit of stone that looks like it came from a puzzle.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see if we can put these clues together, shall we?
What is up with the Marlebonians and clues?
The story these clues tell is that the crustaceans are up to something in the coral caverns. It's a dangerous, sprawling place filled with wild sea life. I'm not about to enter those caverns. I wouldn't last a minute.
And of course, that means that I have to then.
It's a dangerous maze with at least a dozen types of coral. Can you try and find the origin of the piece of coral you found?
Piece of coral. Yeah, I can go grab some coral real quick. Let me put a mark down. Let me see. It's already been like an hour. Haven't made much progress. In that case, I'll probably just end the episode here and get back to it tomorrow. Is that? Would you like to join me? Yeah, sure. Let me see. Let me give you my true friend code. You can add that. Yeah, let me know if you got that all right. I'm going to grab some health and mana. Give me something to do, other than just quest. Or, actually, can I copy this? Here, I'll put that in the chat. That's my true friend code. That way you can just copy and paste. If I need to get a little bit more mana. It's like too many people there. Oh, nice. Alright, dude. Well, I'm probably going to end the stream here, but I'll definitely play with you while I just kind of watch some stuff on the side. Thanks for joining, and well, let's grab that robe or whatever it is.